Yo guys, my name's GhostX and today I've got another Destiny video. This time I think I'm going to do some farming. So this location that I'm here farming at, I'm not 100% sure if someone's found it. Now I have done some research and I don't think anyone else has found it, but I'm not going to claim that I discovered this, but on my own I have found this, but I'm not sure who the person who's right to give the credit to at the moment. So don't bother giving anyone credit, don't bother giving me credit definitely, but this is like a new kind of loot cave that I found. It works much more effective than the new loot cave that they're calling it, the one where you got sort of snipe enemies at. This one works a lot better. To do this one, you literally have to go onto Patrol Cosmodrome, and this is right near the spawn. You should recognize this location. It's literally the building just off to the right as soon as you spawn. And if you go into this building, first of all, you're going to have to kill the enemies outside. Just make sure you've killed all of them. Go down here, and as soon as you go past that little doorway on the right where I am now, the enemy should ping up on your tracker. If you see a red ping show up, that means that they've spawned. This is the doorway now that I'm running through right now. That doorway there, as soon as you run through that, see these enemies, they'll start spawning, and if you're quick enough you can catch them before they go upstairs, and you can get some good spawning rates on them and kill them really fast. And this is a really good way and effective way to loot a lot of stuff. Also, as you saw there was a public event. So a public event does happen right next to here, and here you can see me running to where it is. So if you're not sure where it is, this is where it is, guys, this building here. As you can see here, you need to kill all the enemies outside, because these are the enemies that are going to spawn downstairs. So make sure you've got all of these dead. Once you've made sure on your tracker that they're all gone, you need to go downstairs, and initially no one will be down there, obviously, because you've just killed them. You need to go through that doorway that I showed you, which you'll see me go through now. This is the first doorway, and you go through the second one by here. You only have to step into it, and you'll see right there it pings up on your tracker, and as soon as it pings, you run up, catch them and kill them, and you just repeat that over and over again. And it's actually really quick. It's nowhere near the spawn time on the new supposedly loot cave. This works a lot better. The spawn time is a lot faster, and if you're good at running and stuff, this will be really good for you. As you can see, I can rack up a lot of kills really quickly. It's also something that people didn't really know about the old loot cave, and any loot cave really that's effective. You can actually loot glimmer from these as well. Now, if you have ether seeds, which are dropped by fallen ultras or bosses, it's actually something that makes glimmer come out of the enemies of the fallen. It doesn't work on any of the bosses. There's a certain consumable for each faction type, like different race. For the fallen, it is the ether seeds. If you've got ether seeds, put them on and do this before you see here, before you actually do this, put the ether seeds on, because you can rack up a lot of glimmer as well. You can get you're talking about 15 glimmer for each kill, and you get a lot of kills here, so you're going to get a lot of glimmer. If you need glimmer, this is the most effective way to farm it. So this doesn't just farm you loot. As you see there, I got a decoherent engram. You can also get a lot of glimmer from it as well. Another thing that I found this is useful for farming is bounties. Now, if you have the reef bounty that requires, I think it's called extermination protocol, where you have to get 200 headshots on fallen enemies, this is the best way to do it. If you have a hand cannon, which I do on here, I have a legendary hand cannon, just shoot their heads, and literally you can rack up 200 headshots in no time. It's really quick. And this is the best way to do that. There's also a Vanguard bounty that's pretty much the same. I think it's something like only 100 is half that. It's 100. I think it's called pinpoint precision headshots or something. It's the same thing, you just shoot them in the head. No problem with that. You can actually do that with a machine gun. I got the swarm here, and I'm doing that pretty well. So it is a really effective way to farm quite a lot of things in the game, and I found this is probably the best farming spot in the entire game right now. And I don't even know how I discovered this, to be honest. I saw it was just going down here, and I run back up and the enemies were just spawning. I was like, what the hell, why are they spawning? So I decided to try and go back down and experiment a little bit, and then I got to this. But if you do find this anywhere else on YouTube, or you find someone else who's done it, please give them the credit, because I'm not 100% sure if this is my find. I don't want to pass it off as my find, because I really don't know. But it is a really good find nevertheless. I would keep doing this until you've got what you want, really. I found for the bounty to get the pocket infinity, which requires you to dismantle 10 fusion rifles. This isn't the most effective way to get the Engrams to do that, but it is the most effective way to get the Glimmer to buy the fusion rifles off the gunsmith, which is the fastest way I can possibly think of doing that. Otherwise I'd still be doing it. It takes forever. It's not just dismantling 10 fusion rifles, it's dismantling 10 fusion rifles rare or above, which is much difficult than you think. I've only had one rare fusion rifle in about a month, I think, from an Engram, so you want to be probably looking towards buying the fusion rifles off the gunsmith, obviously rare quality, so you want to make sure you're checking that regularly if you happen to be doing that bounty. Now I currently do have an exotic weapon bounty active. It's to do with the bad juju, which is a pulse rifle, I believe. I haven't completed that yet because I've actually got to do 25 strikes, and that's going to take me a while. When I get that done, I'll have a bit of gameplay for that. The gameplay you saw at the start was not me using the Thorn. That was actually my brother using the Thorn, so credit to him getting me that little clip of gameplay there. But this gameplay here, me using the Swarm, this is me. I wanted to get two different gameplays in here so you're not seeing the same thing over and over again, because as you know, any kind of farming gets repetitive and boring very quickly, so you want to make sure that you're giving it a little bit of flavour, you're changing your weapon, not just doing the same thing over and over again, because that can also be a bit detrimental to your health as well, so you don't want to be doing this long hours on end, just like the original Loot Cave. But yeah, here it is for you guys. It's something to think about. If you need the stuff, if you need the Glimmer, if you need the Engrams, if you need anything really in this game, this is the best way to do it. Obviously maybe not minerals, but you know, all that kind of stuff kills. As you can see, another public event happens. It happens quite often here, so this is a good way to get public events as well, which obviously give you rewards and stuff, so it's not that bad. Now, as a little added extra, I also have another really good farming location for a Pacific bounty called Exalted Hive. I'm going to show you that right now. Basically, the Exalted Hive bounty requires you to get 10 kills on Hive Mages or Ultras. Now, in the Patrol Cosmodrome, this is the absolute best way of doing it. You can literally do it in a minute. There are 3 Hive Mages that spawn down here, Hallowed Acolytes and Hallowed King. Here they are here. You just kill the 3 of them, you run to the end of the subway, you wait a few minutes, well not a few minutes, you can wait a few seconds really, and then you just run back and you repeat it 4 times, and that's it, you've done that bounty. You'll see me complete it here, because I've actually got the bounty active, so if you know the Exalted Hive bounty, you've got it equipped, or you're struggling to do it, or you're just getting it all the time, this is the absolute best way to do it. Just run to the end of the subway here, wait literally a few seconds, you might want to reload your guns, you might want to just take some inventory and get ready, and then you just run all the way back, and you just rinse and repeat. You do it over and over again, well literally just 4 times, and that's it, because there's 3 enemies and there's only 10 kills you need. So here you go, there they are, they spawned again, you just kill them again, you just do that three times, and the 4th time you just have to kill one of them, and that'll be done then. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit ill, so that's why I haven't been doing videos lately. I've got a bit of a cold, it's really a fucking nightmare right now, so sorry if my voice sounds a bit horrible. But anyway, so I hope these helped you. I've got 2 really good farming locations here. Obviously this isn't really a farming location, this is just for that bounty. If you've got the Exalted Hive bounty and you just want to get a bounty, then just do this. Literally it takes seconds and you've done it then, so that would be pretty cool. As for the other farming location, that is something I regularly use now. It's something that you might want to consider, especially if you're just looking for like some engrams. If you just need 1 or 2 engrams, then that is definitely the best place to do it. In fact, the Swarm that I was using earlier, which is a legendary machine gun for you, those who don't know, I actually got that from doing that. So if you just do that for long enough and you're dedicated enough, you are more than likely to get a legendary engram from it. I did, and it's so much worth it when you actually get it, especially after the patch now. The patch basically means that the most important bit about the patch is you're no longer going to get lower quality items for the certain quality engram. So for example, a legendary engram will not include a rare item or lower. It will definitely 100% certainly include a legendary or an exotic item, so that is the best way really to get them. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Go Sex out.